Hello everybody, my name is Franklin. I'm going to ask that you please give me feedback on my YouTube channel. And then also, I want to share with you a few of my YouTube strategies. Again, my name is Franklin and this is first1000hours.com. Hello, language learning lover. I want to say hello again to you. And we are on round 2 of this live stream. Just had some technical difficulties, but it's all right. We keep on moving. That's how we become gritty, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead and I want you to, again, give me feedback on my YouTube channel by filling out the survey in the description of this video. And I want to let you know how I have improved from feedback. I have done channel reviews. I've asked people to give me channel reviews, and that has helped me on a variety of different things. For instance, I've learned about storytelling more. I had a channel review by someone from the Video Creators YouTube channel. And so he looked at a video where I was talking about language learning at a Spanish church, and he just looked at a little bit of it, and he was looking at, okay, that looks interesting, but he was wondering, okay, why is that? What's the reason for going to a Spanish church? And I hadn't really explained that at the beginning of the video, and so I realized that there are elements of storytelling that I needed, and I found that out from having someone else that had other eyes to look at my channel, because sometimes you can get in a tunnel vision when you have a channel and you think about things from your perspective, but it's good to have perspectives from other people. And then also I learned about a differentiation as well, because I got a channel review from this person this person has a channel called Filming with Me, Suzanne. And so what she did is she looked at my channel, and one of the things that caught her eye was the fact that I was talking about reading in a foreign language. And so as she was talking more about that, I had already thought that that would be like a differentiation for first 1,000 hours, but it crystallized in my mind that yes, I really need to emphasize reading in a foreign language. And I learned from a book called YouTube Secrets that being different is better than being better. So if I just focused on trying to be like the best Spanish speaker on YouTube, then I have to compete against a lot of people that are, I mean, they have really done well on YouTube demonstrating how they speak better. I mean, how they speak very well. But if I go down a road less traveled, you could say, and I talk about reading in a foreign language, and I go really, 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 really deep in that subject, then I'm in a language learning niche. And then I'm also in a niche of learning Spanish, but then I'm in a niche as well of reading in a foreign language or reading in Spanish. So I'm like in a niche within a niche within a niche that gives me a differentiation and a reason for people to potentially watch my content that they wouldn't if I had just focused on being better. And so I also want to let you know that there are these channel reviews. I have channel reviews of people that have reviewed my channel in the past, and you can see them in the description of this video. All right, let's go on, and I want to talk about glasses. So one person, Roberto, was talking about how when I had my glasses on, then the ring light would be, you could see that on my glasses, and then it was a little distracting. And as I really thought about what he was sharing with me, and then I actually saw myself, I'm like, whoa, this really doesn't look the best. So what I've decided to do was to take my glasses off. And when I take my glasses off, it's a little bit harder for me to read. So sometimes when you look at me trying to look at a comment, I might have my eyebrows like this, but it's not because I am mad at people leaving a comment. It's because I need to see. And I'm kind of like trying to see, and I realize when I take my glasses off that I am nearsighted, although my laptop is right on my lap. When I'm trying to read the comments that are like right in front of me, man, it makes a difference when you don't have your glasses on. But it helps with the video quality. And so I have been able to still read comments and still be able to go through the slides and all this stuff without my glasses on. And I'm compensating. But hey, it's all right. I'm gonna keep on improving and seeking to respond to feedback that can work for this channel and this brand and all this. And so I got feedback from at least one response before in the feedback survey saying that it was good to have short form content. And so I kind of thought about that before. I was doing videos that were like 20 to 30 minutes primarily. And I still like long form content. This is probably going to be more long form content and things like that. but I paid attention to that review, and then also someone else that had given me some feedback in the past saying, hey, Franklin, it's nice to have more short form content. And because of listening to feedback and then trying to experiment as well, I do a lot of experiments on First 1,000 Hours. I want to show you what was the result of that. It was, if you look at the top left, hopefully you can see this, but the most watched video on First 1,000 Hours in terms of views at this moment in time is the video that was less than 3 minutes long. It's called How to Search Words in YouTube Videos. And it's interesting, just a side note, on that live stream that I did, it was still a live stream video. There was only one other person that came to the live stream. So it was myself and one other person. But now that has multiplied so much more that thousands of people have watched it. And literally almost every 2 days right now, there's at least 100 views that's getting, and sometimes it gets a lot more than that. But I listen to people talking about short form content, and so that has made a difference on my channel. And then also, this video is my second most watched video on my channel in terms of watch time. It's been watched for maybe around 50 hours or so. I haven't checked my analytics this morning to see where it's at, but it's doing very well, and it's on track to be my most watched video. And people might wonder, okay, why did I do that video? But you have to stay tuned to find out why I actually did that video, because you could say, how does that relate to anything about language learning anyway? All right, so I want to also let you know that there's some helpful YouTube resources in the description of this video. They're both free and paid, and some may contain affiliate links. Many of them do not. Like, I've watched some really amazing videos on how people have used YouTube for business. I've looked at marketing videos that are out of the box marketing videos that I've liked. And then also I've shared links to resources like TubeBuddy, Morning Fame, Remove.bg, and Canva that have helped me create thumbnails, analyze my YouTube channel, and etc. So I think that you'll like those things if you're into creating YouTube content. And talking about thumbnails, I want to show this video to you. I'm sorry, this thumbnail. And this was about a video that I did, my first public video I did on First 1,000 Hours. Now, it was about how I learned how to roll my R's in adulthood finally, or something like that was the title of this video. And then I have this thumbnail right here. And to me, this thumbnail explains what I was trying to do. But I think for the common person, this thumbnail doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because I mean, it's not showing me rolling my R's. It's showing me have headphones on. It's like, how in the world does that help with rolling your R's? But again, my content tilt, I would say, or the differentiation of my channel is I like to read and listen to things in Spanish. And as I listen to things in Spanish, it helps me mimic the sounds eventually. And so that's, and the Lord just blessed, and I was able to roll my R's. But a lot of people don't see that story in that picture. And I think that thumbnails are a visual illustration of the title. And it's good to have thumbnails that are able to visually tell the story with as little words as possible, and ideally with no words if necessary, if you can do it. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and change the thumbnail. And the reason why I wanted to change the thumbnail is because if I don't have a thumbnail that entices a click, people are not going to watch my video. So, you have to think about not only creating content, not only creating a video that can be helpful in all this, but also thinking about how do I create a good title and thumbnail that will induce a click. So I want to show you what I did differently recently for my thumbnail, and I've changed it to this. And so this is a thumbnail of me basically having a before and after picture of myself, showing how I was not able to roll my R's. I didn't do a good job. So I didn't say I didn't do a good job exactly, but I showed that by having a thumbs down. And then I really had to make sure that my face was not happy, because one time when I was trying to do that picture, my face was happy. I had my smile. And I had a smile as I had a thumbs down, and that doesn't make any sense. So I changed that again. And then I showed me rolling my R's. And then I also had the two thumbs up, and I had a happy expression as well. And so I thought that could help people see the story of me finally being able to roll my R's in a better way than what I had previously. So when we look at this again, yeah, it's a lot better than that in my opinion. But I'm also looking at the data on YouTube because they get to show you things like click-through rates, how many people click and all that. And so I'll be comparing the data. So that's just telling you a little bit of the behind the scenes of what I try to think about when I do YouTube channels. That is a lot. I mean, a YouTube channel that's a lot more than just coming up here and doing a live stream and then going about my day. All right, so let's continue here. Now, I want to talk about something that I'm about to do, and that is on Tuesday. I have a video about how to read the Bible in Spanish. And so the question is like, how do you come up with a title like that? Like, and I like doing keyword research, and I think that's important. So I want to show you what auto populates on the YouTube search bar. And you can see I typed in how to read the Bible in S, and that's all I did, right? And so then you see that the first result that comes up is how to read the Bible in Spanish. Now, the reason why how to read the Bible in Spanish comes up is not because just YouTube is just trying to complete a sentence. It's because other people have actually searched for that themselves. And so when I actually searched for that search result, I realized that there's not a lot of people. There's no dedicated video that has that title, How to Read the Bible in Spanish. Okay, and there's no tutorial video out there with that title. And so I decided, hey, let First 1,000 Hours be that channel that does that. And so I get to fall into my differentiation again, where I'm a language learning channel, but then I'm also talking about learning in Spanish, but then I'm also talking about reading in Spanish. And so it's going levels deep, layers deep, so that I can actually stand out as well. And then a lot of people don't talk about that I know of. I mean, I don't know of a lot of language learning channels that actually talk about using the Bible as a language learning strategy. So that actually works into my differentiation again to help me stand out. And I actually believe that the Bible is an amazing textbook to help someone learn a foreign language. And so I want to bring that out. And then so I want to show you my thumbnails here. You can see different things that I have, and I arranged these based on the videos that are most viewed. And so you can see here again that my most viewed video is the how to search words in YouTube videos. But then I also have a video about Link versus Duolingo. That's a tech video. You can see that I have another video about how to have double subtitles. Now look at the two videos. The most viewed video is how to search words in YouTube videos, and then you can see the double subtitles video as well. And they both have this circle, and then they have arrows pointing to them. And I found that has actually been a good strategy for my channel, and because I get to show exactly what I want to share in the video right in the thumbnail. So I'm telling a story inside of the thumbnail. And so this is what I did for how to read the Bible in Spanish video. And so you can see I have the same thing. I have circles and I have arrows. All right. But I realized that when I was doing this thumbnail here, that this thumbnail does not look that, it doesn't look that appealing on mobile, because it doesn't stand out as much, because when you think about mobile has a smaller view. So I needed to improve it. So then I did this. So I took out a lot of extra stuff and got really to the point of the thumbnail, to make the thumbnail as big as possible, but as clear as possible, and illustrating what I'm going to share inside of the actual tutorial video that I plan to do on Tuesday. And so this is going back again to the same format that I've used in how to search words in YouTube videos. So the more I get to do videos, the more I actually understand some things that potentially resonate with people versus some things that don't. And the other thing that's kind of cool, I think, is that I am being able to talk about ReadLang as well. And so I'll talk to you why I think that's an important strategy in a little bit as well. Okay, so, well, here we go. We're talking about ReadLang, Link versus ReadLang. And this video has done well on my channel. And again, that's from me looking. I get to look, the Lord blesses, and I also look at my channel to see patterns and see what has been working, what hasn't. And so versus videos, comparing one product to another product is something that has done well. And I know that's the case because if you look back over here at my second most viewed video, it is Link versus Duolingo. That has gotten over 1,100 views. And that was a video where I was just sitting down on my couch, kind of like now, but the difference is now I actually have a slide presentation. But I was sitting on my couch and I was just sharing my honest opinion about why, what I think is better, Link versus Duolingo, and giving the pros and cons of both of them. And at that time when I did that video, there was no other video on YouTube that had the title Link versus Duolingo. It's just within the last month or two that there has been another channel that has had that title. And so when I did the Link versus ReadLang video, guess what? There are no videos at this recording, to my knowledge, there are no other videos that are comparing Link versus ReadLang. So again, I have a differentiation. This is a video that is auto-populating on the YouTube search results, but it gives me again something that I can stand out on. And what is cool is not only have I done Link versus ReadLang video, but I'm also about to do this video where I'm showing how to read the Bible in Spanish with ReadLang. So it's a video that's going to talk about how to read the Bible in Spanish, but it's also a video that's going to be a ReadLang tutorial. So if people like watching the Link versus ReadLang video, they want to know more about how to use ReadLang, I have a tutorial, and so it's a related video. So my videos probably will be a little bit more suggested on YouTube as well, which I think is pretty cool. As you can see, I like to geek out on different things like this. And actually, I should let you know that if you got into this point, you probably like to geek out too. And I'm going to put a YouTube card up here to a video about my YouTube creation story. And I go a lot more in depth about my YouTube creation story that I think you will like as well. So let me continue on here. I should let you know I've already done one tutorial video about how to use ReadLang. And so I'm working on my second one. And so these videos will work together, I think, with the YouTube algorithm, which is an excellent strategy. All right. And so I realized that, as you can see on the screen, again, my video about Link versus Duolingo is one of my best performing videos in terms of views. And so I have done another video. I've done several videos on Link. And so this is a video where I was just talking about the best Link price. But then it's like, okay, how... And I was answering the question, how much does Link cost? Because I know on Google, that's something that people look for. How much does Link cost? And then my friend, Akina was able to let me know about a really good Link deal. And so I wanted to talk about that as well. And so on this thumbnail, I have that illustration of me being shocked of learning about how you can save so much money with Link. And you might not know this, but I actually did that thumbnail right on the same couch in which I am doing this video to you right now. And I had to spend time researching. I had to spend time thinking about how do you actually show that you are surprised about doing something. So I had to go back and look at a lot of different video pictures to try to figure out what picture would be the most appealing to use to show that I was actually shocked at this price. And the more I could actually do that, then I could actually potentially induce a click to get people to watch the video. So I think about those type of things. And then the illustration of the money going backwards, the $100 bills going backwards into the savings account or into the piggy bank, was actually a picture I got from Canva. All right, so some other things I've done is I've experimented with having a description here to show what makes first 1,000 hours different. So I have my value proposition. Then I also talk about things about what makes first 1,000 hours different. My about page is always subject to change, but this is on my YouTube channel. And I think that can help people find out a little bit, again, of what makes me different and potentially actually make them want to watch a little bit more of my content because I'm trying to make it as clear as possible as to what my channel is about. And I've also put some of my beliefs that I've had about language learning, some videos prominently on my YouTube channel homepage. Like, do I have to travel to a foreign language? I'm sorry, do I have to travel to a foreign country in order to learn a foreign language? I'm not trying to sound like a native Spanish speaker. I don't want to be a polyglot. And can I learn multiple languages in a year? And so those are the type of things that I have different opinions maybe than the normal language learning community on those type of subjects, which helps me to stand out. and at the same time help people to, I think, get a little bit into the first 1,000-hour community. And so that's kind of like the behind the scenes mindset that I have here at First 1,000 Hours. I always am trying to think about how to improve, and then also how to give value that can help you in your journey. And so again, I have the link to the feedback form. If you can go ahead and fill that out, I would really thank you for that. And then also I'm going to put on the screen again the video of my YouTube creation story. I go really in depth, and then I realized, oh man, after I finished that video I had more to say, but the video is pretty long, but I think you might like that. And there's a video that YouTube recommends, and I hope to see you in the next video.